Hiya, my name's Glenn Holmes. I'm the co-owner of the Box and Burn Academy, the world's #1 boxing fitness certification course. I'm also the founding trainer here at Box and Burn in Los Angeles. Welcome to my YouTube channel. All right, everyone wants to punch faster on the heavy bag. Everyone wants to punch harder, faster. How do we punch faster? That's what we're going to focus on. So I'm going to give you one thing to think about, and it might be more simple than you think. Is think about the rhythm of your combinations. So if we take the 1-2 hook, for example, a real basic combination. If we want to get faster at throwing that combination, let's think about the rhythm of the punches when they're hitting the bag. So if I'm throwing it nice and slow, boom, 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 that's going to be the rhythm. 1-2 hook, right? If we want to dig in for some power, boom, boom, boom. Now if we want to develop speed and build that up, all I want you to think about when you're trying to get faster on the heavy bag is just try and deliver that same rhythm, but just at a faster tempo. So if I want to, I'll show you I can gradually speed up the rhythm of the combination. So 1-2 hook, nice and steady, boom, 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 boom. You see, I gradually increase the rhythm. Now, as you do this and you're thinking about that rhythm of the combination, always keep in the back of your mind, you've got to keep your fundamentals, you've got to keep your form. So that doesn't mean just in order to create that rhythm, we all of a sudden start doing this and losing form and hands dropping just for the sake of speed. We try and keep that technique as best we can. So we've got to think about being fast from the core in order to do that. Arms being fast is fine, but the whole body's still got to work to deliver it with good form and technique and still keep that power as well. So every time I throw that 1-2 hook now, if I want to deliver it with a maximum speed and velocity, I've got to create that rhythm pattern in my head of that boom, 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 that fast rhythm. I'm going to try and nail that fast rhythm. Create the rhythm in your head and then try and deliver it with the punches. There, 1-2 hook. So I'm thinking of that, how that sounds, and I'm going to try and get even faster with it. There, 1-2 hook, as fast as you can. And still trying to keep the form, fundamentals, hands back to the chin as best you can with the speed, okay? Now, the reason why this is so good and why it's a great way to develop your speed is because it gives you an audio cue in your mind, right? So anytime you're on that bag, you can kind of hear that rhythm and that pattern of how that fastest attempt should sound. And one thing that always made me think about this is the legendary trainer Enzo Calzaghe. He was the trainer of Joe Calzaghe, the father of Joe Calzaghe. Joe Calzaghe, Hall of Fame boxer, retired undefeated, world champion. His dad had never trained anyone in boxing before until he started training his son. He watched his son box as an amateur and saw that he could then train him and take him to a world title, despite having zero boxing experience. And one thing that he said was when he watched people box and hit the heavy bag and hit the mitts, he came from a music background, he was a musician, and he heard the rhythm of the punches on the bag. And he had the confidence to then say, right, I can go and train my son now with this in mind. All I've got to do is train him to throw these combinations in rhythms and work in rhythms and bursts, and I can make him a world champion. That's exactly what he did. So he applied that rhythmic element to the combinations, and when you watch Joe Calzaghe's fights, he would explode in bursts and then back out. It'd be a burst and out, and everything had a rhythm and cadence to it. It was known as one of the fastest super middleweights of all time. Super fast hands, ended up beating Roy Jones, ended up beating Bernard Hopkins, legendary Hall of Fame career, and that came from developing that rhythm and timing and speed through thinking about the rhythm of your combination. So that's the next time you get on the heavy bag, you want to work on your hand speed, think of the rhythm of what you want to do. Now, what I'm going to do now is give you a different combination to think about. So that was a 3-punch combination, right? So we can think of that rhythm, boom, boom, boom. Now if we apply it to a different combination, let's build it up a little bit. So a 5-punch combination, a 1-2, 1-2 hook, right? We slow it right down for the fundamentals, 1-2, 1-2 hook. That's the rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? The body can turn and develop that rhythm with that. Now if we try and speed that up, remember the core's got to be in sync with the shoulders as well. So let's just start to speed it up a little bit. Boom, 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 boom. A little faster version. Boom, 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 boom. Right? Develop the rhythm at a slow tempo first. Then you're just purely trying to work on speed. Let's crank that rhythm up and just think of the rhythm and the count in your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we go for maximum speed. Boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. So just an example there, or we can take a couple of simple combinations, the 1-2 hook and the 1-2, 1-2 hook. 3s, 4s, 5-punch combinations, whatever you feel comfortable with. Make sure it's pretty basic so that you don't compromise technique and you're not overcomplicating it. But pick a couple of basic combinations, you can try those too, and just think of that rhythm and that end speed that you want to get to, and it's all about creating the rhythm and pop with the hands on the bike. Try it out, let me know if you have any comments. If you have any tips on how to get faster on the heavy bag and punch faster and punch in combinations with hand speed, leave them in the comments below, I'd love to hear it. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching.